transmitted. We are mission launch. Repeat, we are mission launch.
I said get down on the ground!
Okay, welcome to my first look review on the Xbox One. Just picked up mine a short while this morning. That's the box. It comes sort of an outer box section that goes over the top of the box. Comes with the FIFA token, and it's got the Connect sort of little sort of diagram thing on the back that you hold up to redeem that one. It's about I think about 10 gig to download that one. Picked up a headset, and yes, it does come in a green box. I thought it was a joke when I saw the ads. And a plug and play. Got the old Xbox One. Picked up some games. That's just some of the stuff. You've got your 500 gig hard drive, your HDMI cable, headset, Connect, controller. Okay, now I'll just take all this stuff out and we'll have a really close look. Okay, I've unboxed it, and if you can see, where are we? If you can just make it out. See that circular section there? That is the fan. Pretty well, the fan would be fan's at least from about there to about there. The fan would be at least almost as big as my hand. Virtually goes from about here to about here. So you can imagine that round. It's probably twice to 3 times as big as the fan in the original one. As I said, my 360S, if I was going to have a problem with it, I would tell people. Did not have a problem with it. It lasted at least 3 years, and it's haven't skipped a beat yet. But definitely fingerprint magnet, similar to the other one. The Connect has a section at the bottom. Which is a stand, and it will flex up and down without too much of a problem. There you go, zoom in, beautiful. Definitely great looking. It comes with your pamphlets and stuff, just your bits and pieces. That is where you get your code for your day 1 achievement. Your little sticker. 2 AA batteries. Comes with the controller. And that is the controller. I've had a feel of it. Pretty well feels like the controller you'd expect it to be. The bumper buttons actually aren't much different. But that's it with the headset on. Not impressed with the headset, unfortunately. Not kind of what I was expecting it to be. Nowhere near as comfortable, but I'll probably get my hands on an aftermarket one. But the Connect sensor, it has a small little fan. I don't know if I can angle it correctly to show it, but just inside there is a fan to keep it cool. It's quite heavy, very shiny across the front, so she's going to mark in about 5 seconds. The Xbox, on the other hand, is quite heavy. Not light at all. Can't really see a lot into the back of the console. Just really some vents in the odd wire, like a heat sink or something. But you've got your different ports. And in on the side, if I move these games out of the road, it looks like there are some type of air vents along the sides, definitely intakes, and on both sides. Yeah, it definitely takes air in on both of those sides, and probably either exhausts it or intakes it from the back as well. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I was expecting it to be probably not as a sort of attractive as I thought it would be, the way people have been talking about it. To me, it definitely looks like a piece of sort of technology you'd have in your hi-fi system. Not necessarily a game console, which isn't a bad thing, especially these days. And as I told you guys when I did my video on the 360S, I will tell you if anything goes wrong. Nothing's gone wrong with that one, thank God, but if anything happens with this console, I'll be telling people about it. So hopefully nothing will go wrong, because we want PS4's working properly, we want Xbox One's working properly, so we get those games that everyone wants to be playing out there. And hopefully all these consoles do exactly what they're meant to be doing. The brick, well, these are just the accessories. Sort of shiny HDMI LEDs. Power brick's quite large, probably about the same weight, not much different. That's just the sort of power LEDs and accessories. There's pretty well nothing else in that box down there, the Day 1 edition box. It's just a box. I'm going to plug this little sucker in, and we'll get a look at how it sounds, like I did with the last one. And I will be putting some reviews up of Forza 5, Battlefield 4, Rise, and Dead Rising 3 over the next couple of days. But if you're wondering how the console's going over the next couple of years, just click on the video, check it out, and if anything's going on with it, anything strange or anything like that, even with my Ava Media Game Catcher High Def 2, if anything happens with that, I'll be putting some words underneath the video just to say what's been going on. I'm not sure. I like the look of it, but I kind of don't. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, because it doesn't look like a game console. It looks like a hi-fi system component that I've just brought home, like a new version of a Blu-ray player or something. But yeah, I just hope Microsoft's done their job, because I don't want to have to in a couple of months' time go and buy a new one, because they've updated the power and the graphic power of it as well, because they haven't been able to get their power out of it. But that's just sort of a quick look around. Controllers, to be honest, feels exactly the same as the other one. I don't know what they're talking about, the buttons. Buttons are fine. This is a bit large when that plugs on. Don't ask me why. It could have been a lot smaller. It could have been like it used to be, out of the road. But it's not in the road when you hold when you hold it. It's nowhere near where your hands are, so should work alright. Just the headset sucks, unfortunately. Other than that, everything looks pretty cool. Okay, I'll go and plug it in and I'll show you what it sounds like. Cool, catch ya. Okay, brick just lit up. Brick was a bit loud for a few seconds, like a da-da-da-da-da. You might have heard it. Now I can't hear a thing. Must have gone on standby. Okay. Let's see how we go. Okay, she's fired up. At the moment it's not connected to the internet at all because I just want to do a fan noise. I would probably say the fan noise is pretty well the same as the other one. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's any quieter. I can hear the hard drive spinning over at the moment. Seems to be kind of nothing much happening. The Connect is definitely working. Those big flashing lights, they're actually just red little tiny lights you can barely make out, but at the moment the camera's actually picking it up a lot more than it would normally. The little symbol there is glowing. That symbol's there glowing. It just went black. Interesting. Okay, but other than that, yeah, it looks cool. Got my Xbox One set up, ready to go, and yeah, it is. Oh, there we go. There's something. Okay, it's an introduction to sync everything and make sure everything's up and ready and going and stuff. Won't bother. Okay, just in case you're wondering about the update, I've started the update, and it's, what are we looking at? It started about 512, 515. That's the screen you get when you're doing the update, and to be honest, at the moment, it's, what is it, a bit after 4 in the afternoon in Australia, o'clock on a Friday, and it's gone from 1 to 20% probably in the last minute. It's updating quite quick. My download speed's about 6.9 megabytes per second. It's not going to take long at all, which is cool. Okay, now here's it running after a while. You can hear that fan noise. And got that funny sort of noise from the power supply still, which I had with my other power supply when it was running. It's already moved up. Okay, I will catch you guys later, and hopefully everything goes right and we're off in gaming. Okay, catch ya.